Mr. President.
Senator from Florida.
Mr. President, in light of the late hour just before our votes, I will submit for the record a statement of which correlates with the chairman of our committee, and I want to thank him for so much of his cooperation over last year and all the investigations and the hearings that we did, as well as now. What I would say new is that I want to provide an update on the status of the committee's investigation into the defective Takata airbags. When we had the hearing last November that I had the privilege of chairing, we received testimony from several witnesses, including a senior executive from the Takata Corporation, which manufactures the airbags involved in the rupture and the explosive incidents that basically are lacerating people with pieces of metal, as the airbag that's supposed to save their lives, in fact, is endangering their lives and in some cases killing them. And this has happened to two of my constituents in Florida. And while the hearing produced some basic information about the problem, well, obviously, many questions remain. And so following up on those critical questions, Senator Rockefeller, then the chairman of the committee, and I and other senators sent a letter to Takata requesting information and documents related to Takata's airbag defects. And in their initial response provided to the committee in early December, Takata included a list of all incidents of which it is aware that allegedly involve a death or injury caused by a rupturing Takata airbag. The response reveals that the scope of injuries involved in the Takata airbags appears to be greater than we previously thought. In its initial response, Takata identified 5 deaths and 64 injuries. Although some of these incidents may be ultimately tied to other causes, this potential injury figure is far bigger than what had been reported in the press. Unfortunately, 1 death and 17 of these injuries occurred in my state of Florida, more than any other state. And among the alleged injuries in my state, many were serious, including lacerations and fractures to the face, burns to the neck, face, and torso, and traumatic brain injury and hearing loss. Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent for 1 additional minute to conclude my statement.
Without objection.
So sadly, I have even more bad news to report today. Through public information, we have learned that an exploding Takata airbag appears to be responsible for yet another death. Less than 2 weeks ago, a Texas man who was driving his 11-year-old cousin was involved in a low-impact crash. And when the airbag deployed, instead of protecting him, the airbag ruptured and sent a metal piece of shrapnel into the man's neck. And when the police arrived, he was already dead. We are awaiting more information from Takata. We're determined to get to the bottom of this. And so I look forward to working with the chairman on this issue. We plan to continue the investigation until all of our questions have been answered, and we're going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of the things so that consumers are made whole. Mr. President, I yield the floor.